Hi, I'm Marmee.
And I'm Meg.
And welcome to Science Friday. And that mirror in the background is all kinds of bright, so let's just pretend you don't see that. Today, for Science Friday, we're going to do moon craters. So we've got everything set up for our experiments with the moon craters. Meg is going to be running it. And so I'm going to kind of tilt the camera down a little bit so you can see what we're going to be working on today. And if you hear like something weird in the background, it's the rain because hurricane, now tropical storm, Hermione.
And I don't have school because of it. And I was happy.
So anyway, we figure we'll film our video sooner rather than later today. So here we go. Are you ready to start? Okay, so we're going to kind of
tilt it down.
Tilt it down. And now, did I pause it? Nope, I did not pause it. Okay, so this is our moon crater sand. If you back up a little, I can pretend I know what the heck I'm doing. So on the moon,
I can see.
when you look, you'll see like lots of craters and everything.
And tiny rocks. And I just noticed that the little chunks of flour actually look like the rocks on the moon.
Very good. So anyway, when you look, there's a lot of spots called craters, and they're formed when asteroids or comets hit the moon or crash into the moon. So we've got a couple different things to pretend are comets. Right now we're going to do marbles as our big craters. You want to take one too, and then we'll crash. I thought you wanted your...
I'm going to take this.
So
Ready?
We're going to kind of push one down. That was a lot quieter than I thought it would be.
You thought it would be like, bang!
I did.
Well, the flour is breaking its loud.
Yeah.
Making a
So anyway, that's how craters form, is by doing stuff like that. So as you know, not all craters are the same size, so we have different size craters.
I picked out some
tiny
smaller
ones for little tiny rocks.
Yep, and I'm just gonna press a few down. I'm just randomly, don't push down the ones that are just randomly staying on top, because those could be like little rocks.
And then, oh
no!
Look, you gotta watch out for those flamingo craters. They're really big, and it's interesting, don't you think, that the flamingos, which are lightweight, actually seem to sink down into our moon a lot better than the marbles, which are much heavier. You want to do the last of the marbles? The big flat marbles?
Can I finish doing these?
If you don't need to use them all, but you may.
I want to.
So the different depths and sizes are dependent on the height and weight. And yes, you can keep doing those. I'm going to describe. No, actually, put them from a depth. Don't. So, like from up here, because, see? Whoa, that was interesting. Can you do that and see if you get another splatter? Yeah, but it wasn't as big. And
yeah, the flamingos do that. Should I?
Yeah, you can keep doing that. So anyway, an asteroid or comet from space hits the moon and creates a depression or crater. The crater's size and features depend on the mass, velocity, and incoming angle of the asteroid or comet. So basically, depending on how far away and how fast the comet is coming in depends on how big a mixture it hits your moon. And the moon has a smaller, the moon is actually smaller than Earth, so it has a weaker gravity field. So you know how, let's say we weigh like 100 pounds here on Earth, you would weigh 1/6 or about 16.5 pounds on the moon if you weighed 100 pounds. How cool is that? So we have these handy dandy little scoopy toys so we can kind of move them over and do the experiment another time if Meg wishes.
Yummy.
And it's just what we did to do this experiment is it's just simple flour. You should probably ask your parents for permission first.
Flour.
Yes. And anyway, that's our moon, and it just gives you an idea of what happens in space when a meteor collides with a planet.
Spice.
And now we're at playing. So I'm going to pull the camera back up. So what do you think about that, Meg?
I thought it was fun.
You thought it was fun? What did you learn about the moon?
That we would weigh more than we do on Earth.
Close. We weigh less on the moon because gravity here kind of pulls us down. We'd actually, did you know that on the moon we'd probably be taller because the gravity here kind of compresses our spine and shrinks us down a little bit? So if we lived on the moon, we'd actually be taller.
So, no fair. Then I would be not as tall, almost as tall as you.
I don't know. That's a good question. Good question.
I may be even taller.
So anyway, that's our Science Friday for today. I wanted to say thank you. And if you like Science Friday, click like below. And feel free to subscribe to us. We're on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter now. So anyway, happy Friday to you guys. Stay warm and dry and safe. If you're in the southeast, we'll be, hanging out in the house, playing with Flower. And I'm Marmy.
I'm Meg.
Okay.
Messy hands.
With messy hands. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, bye.